The Hoia-Baciu Forest is more than just haunted, it also carries with it a dark history that many people attribute their negative experiences. While the wooded land only consists of about 729 acres of land, which is not a small amount, but it's not nearly the largest either, being in this forest often feels as though it's surrounding you with much more than originally bargained for. Those who do explore it do so by foot or bike, as there are plenty of trails throughout for both. However, once a person hears the history of these woods, it's unlikely they'll be jumping to go on a hike or a bike ride anytime soon. The forest resides just west of Cluj-Napoca, so it's not difficult to find. With the surrounding land still looking very much like it did during the 12th century, with the exception of modern society, of course, it's easy to imagine that these woods do carry the energy, hauntings, and paranormal activity they're said to. The Daco-Roman architecture from the 12th century only enhances the overall atmosphere, and in the city, it's beautiful, but on its outskirts, well, we'd say you were warned. While Hoia-Baciu has many names by the locals, one of the most well-known is Romania's Bermuda Triangle. One of the alleged paranormal phenomena that occur here has to do with time travel and bizarre disappearances, as many people have either gone into the forest and not come out, or have gone in and come out years later, looking exactly as they did years prior. Two such stories account for this activity. The first is about a local shepherd who disappeared with his flock of sheep in the woods. When locals have gone to search for the man, they've all returned with stories that don't necessarily add up as something normal, and have come back with strange rashes that have seemingly been caused by nothing at all. The second story is that of a 5-year-old girl who wandered into the woods alone, and though she was searched for, the girl was never found. 5 years later, she wandered back out of the woods and, although it was 5 years after her disappearance, she appeared to be no older and was wearing the same exact clothing she had on the day of her disappearance. While it's estimated that roughly 1,000 people have disappeared in the woods in total, according to J-Way Travel, it's also said that the forest is home to a secret portal that allows people to, unintentionally, travel in time or to another world. It's said that the forest's original haunting happened centuries prior when peasants were murdered on the land it sits on. While this happened hundreds and hundreds of years ago, it's said that this is the negativity that causes the unease that many people feel when hiking through the forest. Those who believe in its tragic history, as well as those who don't, have said that they've gone into the forest and heard strange noises, seen unexplainable things, and have even heard giggling seeming to come from nowhere, in particular. Today, some people still come out of the forest with rashes and other physical symptoms that can't be fully explained, and this has driven up the interest in recent years. The unexplained mysteries surrounding the forest have gotten so popular that paranormal groups have taken to its trails, as well, and many tourists have strapped on their own hiking boots to see what it's all about. One of the most unique things about this forest is its geological features, which, many people say, only feel into the paranormal phenomena that seem to surround it. Since the 1960s, there have been many UFO sightings, and by many, we mean so many that people have been able to capture them on film and in photos. There's even an area in the forest where nothing grows as it is completely devoid of life, and it's an area that has even stumped scientists. It's often said that this is where the portal to another world lies and, if not, then perhaps it's a place of alien origin. Interestingly enough, upon further studying the soil, it's been determined that there's nothing biologically wrong with it, and there should be no logical reason that no trees or even grass grow in the area. Therefore, on top of its dark medieval history, there's also the question of whether or not this land has been visited by others we don't even know about. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more paranormal videos on the Paranormal Portal.